Hello everyone. So I'm currently in class right now, but I just saw this and I just had to come out. I'm still in class anyways. In my head, I'm in my earpiece, I'm hearing the lecture. But I just have to talk about this. Okowa has left PDP and has joined APC. As in, it's not some kind of fake news or whatever. He has literally left PDP to join APC. Am I surprised? Not really. But am I surprised? Yes, I'm surprised. At least for some time, let them just sort of like prove us wrong. So you know when you have little or no expectation of someone, and that person then actually proves you wrong by having some sort of character, holding on, having some sort of integrity, or just character. It sure would go a long way. But Nigerian politicians, they are not some people that you're going to be looking at them and thinking about that at any time. It's really so disillusioning. And no wonder a lot of citizens are disillusioned by the time they look at people either they look up to or the people they think are going to do something different, and they never. And that's why most times you find Nigerian citizens not trusting anyone, because a lot of times their trust have been broken so many times. And that's why you see them like, after all, let the person get there. Are they not going to do this? Are they not going to do that? Recently, there were some issue of Okowa and some EFCC case. Is this the reason why he's joining? Is there another reason? Because like, I can't remember who it was that said that the moment you join APC, your whatever corruption charges, whatever, are dropped. And so, of course, EFCC is not going to come after you. We don't have strong institutions. What we have, are strong men and women. But let's go to Vanguard and see what Vanguard is saying about this particular rather the Nation Online, not Vanguard, my bad. It says, breaking: Atiku's running mate Okowa dumps PDP for APC. And that's also another sad one. I don't know how Atiku is hearing all of this, but the thing also is, even the Atiku myself, you might wake up tomorrow and hear that he has gone back to APC. So for them, there's nothing really about that character thing. It's just moving from one place to another. And I know some people are going to come and say, but you supported Peter Obi, he moved from this. I'm not saying people shouldn't move the way the Nigerian parties are. Of course you can move and do, but there are some movements that is like it's just like today. If I hear that Peter Obi has gone to APC, no, like, okay, are you okay? You were something they happen, something they go on somewhere. So there are certain places where it's like and that's why for me, when people try to denigrate Peter Obi, I'm like, the courage that he has, and they talk about courage, I'm like, you know what courage is? The courage that he had to leave PDP and go to a small party that literally people really didn't have anything about, and be able to grow that party. That's courage. And I think I've mentioned that in several videos already. I said none of these people that you see, whether the Tinubus or the Atikus or the whatever, they don't have that liver to do what he did. And he had the courage to say, even if I'm going to go down, let me do this, on my own. Let me stand on this, and not just be one that is like, like a toy and a slave. Enslaved to a lot of these bigger parties. Coming back to the Nation Online, it says former Delta State Governor and 2023 PDP Vice Presidential candidate Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa has officially joined the All Progressive Congress APC alongside his successor, Governor Sheriff Oborevwori, and the entire structure of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Delta State. And so this tells us, ladies and gentlemen, we have to have our own party, the People's Party. We have to come together and look for that party and start it small. We might not have the capacity to be looking for governors or whatever. Let's begin to fill those small offices, legislative, and because that's where the real power is. These people that we have around here, they don't sign anybody. They don't care, not at all. The mass defection was announced on Wednesday following an enlarged stakeholders meeting held at the government house in Asaba. The development marks a significant political shift in Delta State. One thing also I want us to understand is that most of these people that we look upon and think that they are powerful people, they are cowards, they are weak people. The moment they are not part of power, they cannot survive. They can't do anything without them having, being slaves to those to either power, the seat of power. They just have to be within that place. They are unable to, when you see them, stand on their own and be able to say that I'm taking a stand, I don't have any power, whatever, I will stand there. They don't have that lever. They don't have that courage, and we need people with such courage to get in. People think that it's just to be talking that's courage. These are core things for you to be able to stand and say, even if I'm not here with you people, I won't be here. I will say what I need to say, and I'll be heard loud and clear. Unfortunately, the people we call our VIPs, the governors, the whatever, the rich people, the what have you not, liver they no get. Confirming the move, Senator James Manager declared all PDP members in the state, including the governor, former Governor Okowa, the speaker, the state party chairman, all the local government chairmen and others have agreed to move to APC. We cannot continue to be in a sinking boat. So the whole structure? Hey, okay. Now. That PDP, man. If let PDP can... I wanted to say, if PDP was like a public company, we would have put money together and buy PDP. If PDP can just hand over, give us that structure, you just stay. Let's build it from the beginning. But anyway, let them keep their thing. I think what we need to do, dear Nigerians, is get our own political party. This whole thing, we can't continue this way. Now, we can't be waiting for these people that are supposed to sit up and do the needful, and they are unable to do it. Prior to the former announcement, Okowa, in a video now circulating on social media, addressed supporters in his dialect as assuring them that he would choose the best path forward. Be assured that we will not go in the wrong direction. We will take the best direction, the best path for our people, he said. The defection is expected to have a wide-reaching political implications ahead of 2027 general election. My people, it doesn't have any political thing that it will reach. Power belongs to the people, and it is time for us to begin to do that. Power belongs to the people. The Delta that we see, without rigging, there's no far-reaching whatever they have. What we must do is that we must have, have that remedy against rigging, the remedy against violence. We must have strategy against rigging, strategy against violence. They don't have anything other than these things. And these are the things that they use all the time to make themselves feel as if they really have something. At the end of the day, they have nothing. But you know what, my people? This politics, it is not a matter of we must do it, though. It's a matter of breathe oxygen. It's like oxygen. The way we breathe, need oxygen is the way we will need. We need critical number of people for them to be there before we can say, okay, we don't need to be bothered about politics. Because at the end of the day, politics is how we get the people that will govern us. Thank you for watching. Bye.